Hello everybody, welcome to Short Shot Archery. Anthony here, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you 10 ideas for the archery off-season. Let's check out idea number 1. Alright, so for idea number 1, maybe you just need to take it easy, or a little bit easy, on your archery break in between seasons. You know, maybe you need to go and relax for a week or so. You know, take a little step back from archery, really feel, rejuvenated, and just take your mind off of, constantly working on form and, all this, the stress of traveling and organizing, going to tournaments. Maybe you do need a little break, and that could be a great idea for you to really get you jump-started and ready to go for the next archery season. Well, for number 2, maybe you just need to take some time and reorganize your archery stuff. That way you can, figure out what you need more of, well, which is everything in archery. But you can organize to see if you need to order more nocks, maybe what kind of additional arrows you may want to order if you need more of them, or maybe you need to pick up another string. If you have a nice inventory of all the archery gear you have on hand, you can prepare for the next season. Another idea would be to break open your computer, go on the internet, and look up getting a new coach, or maybe it's the first time you're thinking about actually getting a coach. Now, a couple ways you could go about this would be to, one, maybe just ask friends, hey, who's your coach? Who do you like working with? Maybe you'll work well with their coach too. Another idea would be you can check out USA Archery's website. You can go and look up coaches in your area that are trained by USA Archery. And other than that, maybe just look around on the internet to see if anybody does private coaching out of your local archery shop or just in your general area. And from there, maybe you can have some success with getting some new hands-on training or training over the internet from your new coach or your first coach. Now, another idea would be to work on tuning your bow for the next distance. So for me, I'm going from outdoors to indoors, so maybe I want to break out some bigger arrows and start figuring out if I need to make some adjustments to this bow in order to shoot a larger diameter arrow, or the opposite. When I go from indoors to outdoors, I got to set up my bow and be all prepared to shoot some 70 meters. Now on to the next idea of the archery off-season, and that is actually going to require you to have at minimum a phone and possibly a calendar. Yes, organizing your future tournaments for either the next season, or in some people's cases they actually go and do the whole year. Now, I personally enjoy getting the Lancaster Archery calendar every year, and they're pretty good at having the correct dates, or at least close dates, because some organizations do change tournament dates after Lancaster's already put them on their calendar. So I use that though as a nice basis to go and lay out the tournaments I want to attend to for that year. Now, you can do this, per season. You can have a calendar set up just for indoors, and then you can start working on your outdoor one, or vice versa. And then use the resources from your favorite tournaments and organizations. Go on the internet, find out if they have postings for their dates, or if they have at least a general itinerary of how they're going to host their tournaments. Put them on the calendar so you can be both prepared mentally and financially. Financially, so you can get money put aside to afford to go to these shoots, and on the mental side of it, you can prepare yourself and your shooting to be ready to shoot as best as you can at these events, because there won't be any surprises with these tournaments suddenly just popping up on your radar and you only have 2 weeks to get ready for a major event. This way you can be set many months in advance, hopefully. Of course, it does still come down to the tournament people that are running these tournaments to actually have the dates out and ready for you to actually organize into your schedule. All right, so the next idea, now this kinda wraps in with some of the other ones we've already covered, but finances. This idea revolves around putting in some extra hours at work, if possible, or maybe even picking up an extra job or some side jobs to save up extra money for extra equipment, new equipment, tournaments, and whatever else you want to do in archery. Maybe you want to stay at nicer hotels, or maybe turn your archery tournament trip into a mini vacation. I know a lot of people that like to go to, say, Arizona Cup or to the Vegas shoot. They'll go and take a little trip to the Grand Canyon. I know there's shoots in South Dakota and people will go see Mount Rushmore and just, you know, make that archery trip into more than just archery, and really make it special for not only themselves, but sometimes their entire family that comes along. So as an idea, I just want to put that out there because it could be something you want to consider. Now, another idea that you could go through on your off season from archery or from big tournaments in archery, you could go and hit the range and work on just your form and improving your technique. For me, this off season, I've been working on my release. It's getting there. We still need some more practice. Working out. Now, you don't have to hit the gym and lift big heavy weights, but maybe just doing some cardio stuff or some core workouts can really help you, bring it in and really improve yourself for the next season. Maybe it'll let you move up in weight. Of course, working with your bow is also going to make you stronger, but adding in some gym workouts could give you a bit of an advantage or some improvement that you're looking to make. Maybe instead you should try to catch up on projects. For me, that would be, getting the shooting shack ready for indoor season, or maybe for outdoor season, maybe you need to go and build a new target stand or something like that. But whatever the job is, maybe the archery off season is a good time to get some of those projects out of the way. And for number 10, maybe you just want to hit the range and shoot some arrows. Don't worry about, switching arrows out for indoors or outdoors or playing around with form. Just, enjoy your time shooting some arrows downrange and, just go with the flow of, just archery and just having a good time with it. Now, that is number 10, and that wraps up these 10 ideas on archery and what you should be doing in the archery off season. Now, for me, I like to mix and match through all these different ideas, and I'm sure you guys can come up with ideas that I didn't even think of. But however you run your archery off season, make it your own and enjoy it while it lasts, because before you know it, the next season's gonna be here and it's gonna be time to be going to some tournaments and really having fun with our fellow archery friends in the spirit of competition. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you really enjoyed this video, and look for some more in the future from Sure Shot Archery. And as always, happy shooting!